Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 56 of the Star Chasers Dragon Skull. I just
Wait,
realized. What's up?
Nothing.
Hi, everybody. Hello, chat. Thank you for your patience, Liz. As always. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? We join our heroes, Tabaxi Bard, Storm of Stars, Shadar-kai, Druid Cleric, Marley.
Hey, I'm Marley.
Halfling. I forgot that is Marley's catchphrase. And Halfling Diviner Wizard, Hester.
Divining.
Divine.
Last episode, the heroes were accosted by two gaze hounds, giant wolfhound dogs with a giant eye that shot rays from it, with some goopy tendencies, but mostly eye man tendencies. And they fought those and then proceeded to take a rest with the intention of going to Mirador, Hester's home world, and finding the true Blood Crystal Raven Skull from a one Colin S. Loab. And so we will join our heroes in the hotel room. What would you all like to do?
Like we just woke up in the hotel room?
Yes, yes.
We got that long rest.
You got that long rest.
That long rest, yes.
Good rest. Yeah, I guess I'll check on Abigail, make sure she's okay. Maybe see if I can find some breakfast blizzards out and bring up some back.
What is oatmeal?
It's
But
like
a breakfast blizzard.
orcish.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to go see about finding a door and finding out how doors work. But we picked a hotel that specifically specialized in doors, did we not?
Correct.
That's right. So, yes, we can probably go no further than the front desk with the shady tiefling.
Right.
But Abigail thanks you for any food you provide for her. She will occasionally grab your hands, Storm, and her eyes will go white, and she'll just make an absolute nonsense prediction. So it'll be like the weather Thursday is blue.
Oh no.
I'm going to take notes on what she says, though.
Getting
just in case.
worse?
Yes, I think she's getting worse.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Or just more cryptic, that's all. I mean, it could really arguably be blue, according to a certain perspective on Thursday. We'll have to just see.
From a certain point of view.
Right.
From a certain point of view.
Right.
Could I ask Kenny if Kenny knows the way to the Mirador door?
We may be overvaluing this Tressem's use, but I'm not the DM.
Tressem's tours. Come on.
Yeah, it's in his blood. He's
I
our
think
local.
I think we stole this Tressem.
What? He makes his own choices.
Willingly.
The one thing I hate about D&D Beyond is if you half screen it, it will not scroll up any further. So I never have the D20 on screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm rolling my my two D20s for the day.
Yes,
by the way,
yes. Thank you.
Just so you know.
Kenny kind of looks at you like, I'm sorry, how are you communicating with him?
Through that made-up spell, remember? Speech of the Woods.
Oh, right.
Speech of the woods. Speech of the woods.
Yeah, he kind of cocks his head at you. He does a random bath attack where he just starts cleaning himself and then quickly looks back at you. He says, Mirador. Yeah, it's not like... I mean, I'm sure we can dust off that door.
Oh, but you know where it is?
Yeah.
Hasn't been used.
I can't remember the last time.
Guys, I think
has to
Kenny
be-
knows.
Very popular, I would think. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be.
Not so much.
Maybe
Um,
it's
light,
their doors are popular.
lightly used is maybe the term that I would use.
Gently.
Virtue. That's the shady tiefling.
Yes.
Of course, I repeat myself.
Yeah. But yeah, if it's in the hive, which is the door is in the hive, which is not a nice part of town.
Oh. Well,
Okay. We can deal with that,
yeah,
right?
I thought we were promised that this hotel went everywhere. So maybe just within the city.
It goes everywhere within the city. Yeah.
I see. All right.
So we can probably get to the hive.
So you
through
can get
here.
to the hive through here, and then you have to walk through.
Okay.
Somewhere else.
Well, good enough. I have trundled luggage for several places since I came back from Mirador, so I will get dressed for work.
Okay.
Because I will be returning with the hope that my friends weren't all eaten in some kind of ritualistic dragon thing. They would be mostly unprepared. My best hope is that Warden is enough of a conspiracy theorist that he had wards ready. That sounds very on brand for him. So
Right.
at least back in his office.
Right. The office is probably safe.
Yes.
Everything else is fucked.
Abigail is eating breakfast, kind of sitting there, and then once again her eyes go white. She looks at Storm and she says, what was it? She says, the 9 of Pentacles.
Ooh.
After much hard work, your journey is at an end. You will be at peace.
Good thing she doesn't know what she's talking about.
So it means the opposite, right? So our journey is just beginning. What's the opposite of the 9 of Pentacles?
Is it the opposite? I think that this could be like a clock that tells, even a stop clock tells time, the right time, twice a day, right? So.
Well, but before she was making predictions that were the opposite of what was happening.
Right.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the opposite. It's that whatever she predicts doesn't come true.
Yes.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be like literally the opposite, but it'll be like, well, you lost that fight. It's like, well, we won, which I guess is the opposite. But I can't think of
her
another
foretelling.
example, but
So
Is
this seems to really take care of itself, because if we look at it as, I mean, maybe opposite, but like after much hard work. So after doing nothing, our journey will be at the beginning, and we will be not at peace. We'll be stirred up.
Yeah.
So our stirring up will motivate us, hopefully, to get off our asses and do something. We'll see what happens. Abigail, thank you for the advice.
Yes, I expect we might have to come back here. We want to pay up the room a couple days in advance, so Abigail has someone to.
Oh, yes. I think that, let's just set it up as like a residential hotel situation for her, if we can. And, I'll just take care of, we have money. I'll pay for a year. Pay for a year for her. Just worst case scenario, because we tend to get sidetracked. So, just to cover her.
yeah.
Let's go down and talk to Virtue.
Right.
Abigail looks at the cat. What's your story? I wouldn't have taken it like that, but okay. The cat kind of looks at Marley like, what?
She needs some help right now.
Kenny says, "You know there are 2 dogs in here, right?"
Yeah.
Cool.
There's also 2 snares.
Oh.
Each snare dog by the door. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite feel-good movie.
Okay. So you all go down to see Virtue to pay up and ask a couple questions. He's got time to lean, but he's not taking that time to clean.
Nice.
He's got like a long fork, and he's kind of picking at his teeth. You come over and he puts the fork like into the kind of the communal fork tray.
Oh.
He says, "Can I help you?"
Is the fondue ready?
Oh, it is, my friend, and it is quite good today.
Forking good, I imagine. Yeah.
He
There's
moves
a
the
bar
fork.
hostess in Waterdeep who would love to date you, if only your name is Vaden.
Oh, you've met my brother.
Fantastic. Virtue, we need to hire a door to the hive.
Oh yeah.
I think we
Hotel
just need,
doors
like,
are
the key.
complimentary.
Oh, excellent.
If you
You
want to,
don't have any doors off-world. That's correct, right?
no.
I think it was explained that we need a guide. We need to pay for a guide, but
Oh,
we have
yeah.
a guide.
Do they have a gate key?
No, that's the thing that we need. Or
No,
unless
this is
Kenny,
new
do you have a
information.
gate key?
The cat kind of looks down like, I don't have pockets.
I don't know.
Marlton. Watching you grow has been one of the true joys. Sorry, you're on this side of me, I'm pretty sure. Watching you grow has been one of the true joys. Well, fantastic. We'll take a complimentary door. Where would we find a guide of any experience?
Let's see. Oh crap! What's her name?
No cousins, please.
He puts down a card.
He wouldn't know her name.
Yeah, she's only related to me. What the hell's her name?
Aiden.
There it is.
Aiden Powell. The founder of the Boy Scouts. A little trivia for you, Tim.
Right, got it.
Probably not a good dude.
Might have been all right.
He's very
His air-
forthright about preparation.
That's right.
Let's see. He says best in the city is Kylie. In my humble estimation.
All right.
What is it that distinguishes Kylie in your humble estimation?
She's affordable and works with primers.
There's
Okay.
requirements. Thank you. Where could we find Kylie?
That's a great question.
Do we need a guide to our guide?
A guide.
Oh,
Nice.
primers are weird, man.
Again, we have Kenny. Kenny could probably take us there.
He doesn't have the gate key.
yeah.
The gate key is our missing component.
Yeah, she's.
Well, I mean, to Kylie. I assume.
to
Oh
Kylie.
yeah, probably. Yeah, no, she's kind of like has like a roaming office situation.
Oh, God.
You use an app, Planer,
Planer app.
Mm-hmm.
PLNR.
If we get there and there's a refrigerator box with a marker on the front that says the guide is in 10 cents.
Then you'll know she's
like-
in.
Understood, Virtue. You've been a dear. Thank you for having a nearby chair to your desk so I could look at you in the eye. Well, ask your flying cat monster if it knows where we're going. Or if we,
Kenny,
or if
do
we
you
need a
know?
guide.
Do you know where Kylie is?
Kind of sniffs the air. Yeah, I can find her.
Oh, great, she smells like patchouli or something.
Kind of looks at Storm though, like.
I've got it
for a price.
I've got it for you. Don't worry, I'll give it to you when we get there.
Don't make friends on drugs, everybody. Sometimes it's fine.
He very rarely touches the ground because he's got little wings. So he flies in between Storm's legs, rubbing up against, and then kind of flies up to eye level with you, Storm, so he can do a slow blink at you.
Nice. I return the slow blanket. I'll give him the little bit of the head thing too.
Oh yeah, the headbutts.
Yeah.
Do a good headbutt.
Forbid this is your first episode. Kenny, this whole time, has been a small flying cat.
Yes.
Just to catch you up, paint the scene.
Right.
Sorry, that's why he can see invisible. He's a Tressum.
Yes. That is also why he saw my dogs.
Yes.
He's the only person who can see my dogs.
And if you're starting with episode 56, awesome.
We had a choice. Oh, I mean, yes.
Yes. We're glad to have you. There are 55 other episodes you could watch.
Watch them in reverse, like Merlin.
Things will make less sense as they happen.
But then you'll be like, oh, you know what? That's why that happened.
Oh,
There's eventually a doctor who deals expressly in cocaine. That's what I'm looking forward to.
The star of the show.
Our secret big bad that we're going to discover.
Yeah.
And Ignan is revenging Crimzano.
Yeah.
It rhymes.
It rhymes. It's like poetry.
Precisely. All right.
Okay. Kenny.
I follow a flying cat that works for drugs to a second location.
That's right. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
What? Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I really speak Kenny's language.
I feel like you do too.
Thanks for some liberal reading of the rules. In so much as... Also, this is your first episode. Soup makes shit up. Just keep your eyes out for that.
And
I also just say yes to any optional thing that's given to me.
Yes.
Watching you. Also has very rarely an internal monologue.
It's one of my favorite bits.
It's an external monologue.
Yeah, and is monoplicitous, incapable of deception.
Monoplicitous.
Right.
Real one-faced.
My old foe, One Face.
Wow. A regular one face over here. Okay. So...
Oh, and I did roll my dice. I got a 12 and a 14 earlier, by the way.
Okay, perfect. Nice and in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenny flies you through the streets, occasionally stopping to sniff. And indeed, you start to do... so Sigil, for folks who, again, if you're new, Sigil is the city of doors. It's this giant donut, basically, for lack of a better term. It's a big ring that doubles back on itself, like a cool sci-fi city. And gravity is kind of relative, and it sits on this giant spire that if you fly down it, you will never reach the bottom of. But there is stuff at the bottom of it, so it's a paradox. And it is run by an eternal being called the Lady of Pain, and our heroes are attempting to stop someone from marrying her, but the Lady of Pain may not know what's happening. Please go back and watch an episode.
It's a real roommate situation.
Okay. So you all are in the lower ward, and you have to double back, and indeed starts to bring you through... you cross a big bridge that is over... Not a river, but you would say like a big chasm that has septic stuff in it.
I get on my broom. And I'm very disoriented. I'm a very small person.
It's the Furlong Bridge. And then you enter a town called... a part of town called Depression.
Great. Just a big dent in the ground.
Yeah, it's in the Goatswood section.
Oh, is there a literal wood with goats, or is that like any place name in America
Yeah,
that references nature but has none?
Right, yes. It is that one.
That's sailor slang, by the way, for I
Goat's
don't have
wood?
the heart to say in front of Martin.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, the G wood.
The G got some real G wood here, guys. G wood. I love G Wood's early stuff. It started to get commercial with the 4th or 5th album, I thought.
What annoys me is we've been assured that there's a bad part of this town, and yet I've...
Oh, no, you're in it. This is it.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
this is bad?
Yeah, it's...
Is it noticeably different?
It's authentic.
Yes, one would say. Yeah, you would say it is visibly more run down. The map is redder, so there's that. There's a horrifying
running
big
with blood.
gate. Yeah, it a little bit looks like that. You're luckily staying clear of the Madhouse district. That seems.
Oh, the Madhouse district. Should we go shopping today in the Madhouse district? Really need a crazy.
Yeah. We'll simply have to come back.
Yeah.
There's a place that serves cold soup, which you know is the worst.
That's good. Well, that's where the gazpacho police get their stuff.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, you can't tell me to eat soup cold. It's an abomination.
I'm just imagining that the Madhouse district is full of like those crazy like mattress commercials that are like the prices are insane.
Crazy Larry. It's like all the I love that.
Everyone who's bought a local cable access commercial is in a row.
They're just trying to sell you stuff.
I have the lowest prices.
Tube men in front of their places.
I have the lowest prices. Just fist fights over who has the cheapest furniture.
It's somewhere between that and the background of the This Is America video, and it's just kind of like, great.
Oh.
Hurry up. Let's hurry through.
So... but yeah, you eventually head into the Hive, also known as the Chaos District.
No problem.
So edgelord. Sigil is so edgelord. I love it.
There's Gouge Row, Shatterbone Street, Black Boot Walk, Two Lamp Lane.
And am I
Knife
correct?
Avenue.
There's Stab Out of Towner.
It's way to the theater than Crime Alley, dear. I'll hear it.
There is a Laughing Cat Alley, perhaps our rival.
Perhaps. No, I hate to correct you, Andrew, on your own show, but the locals call it the C word.
No, no.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
I think I heard that.
Yeah,
It's not the D word?
that's what I've heard.
No, I think we came from there, right? There was a yes.
Oh, we were in the D word, and now we're in the C word.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Streams over.
Unless it's really edgelord, it's spelled with a K or something else. But
No.
I'm disappointed. No, I almost wish now. You guys keep finding C words. Next campaign. Andy's notes. No cities.
Campaign world has no
That's why Graceful
letter
has no
C
cities.
in the alphabet.
Right.
I picked the wrong group.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you find a indeed like a little tent just kind of set up here. Next to a
Is there something that defines the hives that would be recognizably hive-like, or is it's just called an awful name?
give me a second.
Maybe it's not awful if you're a bee.
Yeah, like is it like mud pillars with holes in them? Or something? Like is that I just imagine
No, I think it's just it is the slums, for lack of a better term.
Sure.
But I do think it's just an edgy name.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a real hive of activity here.
Yeah, it's a hive of scum and villainy, perhaps.
Sure. And it's just with
it's probably just a buzzword for the place.
And are we near the body pits? Am I conflating the two?
You were earlier, but you have moved away from them.
Well, and thank goodness.
Yeah. Yes.
The stench has not improved somehow, but yes, we're progress. Okay. Good stuff. Lots of dear Talisi art.
Oh, 1,000%. You could definitely do worse. One of my favorites. I'm about to show you a very weird thing he drew. Okay.
Yes, you repeat yourself.
Yes. So, the first thing you see is that little creature.
Oh.
It's like a one-eyed dealer tsetse lemur.
Nice.
If you know a better phrase for it, I'll hear it.
Kind of cocks its head to one side.
Hi, I'm Marley.
Hello.
Are you Kylie?
Kind of laughs. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. How can I help you?
It's not Kylie.
If it's answering you, Marley, it's not Kylie.
It's not Kylie.
Kenny, is this Kylie?
Kind of looks back at you. Looks again. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. It sees invisible and bullshit. Thank goodness for a Tressum.
Well, I guess we'll be on our way then.
No, come on in. A fair-skinned tiefling woman with like huge hair, just big, red, kind of kinky hair, a barbed tail whipping back and forth. She's a planescape tiefling, so she's got goat legs. She's wearing kind of third edition clothes, I would say, even though this is from second edition. Kind of like a bustier and just a bunch of leather straps all over her.
He's no stranger to goat wood.
Yes. And she's got
I'm too proud of that one, and I shouldn't be. I should be ashamed.
No, it's good.
She's got a big scar across her one eye in a cool fantasy way where you would have probably just lost that eye. And she says, "You know what, Dib? I'm beginning to regret having you around. You're scaring away customers. I am Kylie. This is my assistant. Associate. Prefer associate.
They both begin with ass.
Is it speaking common enough for all of us? But
Yes. Okay. And kind of Kylie like glares at him like, you know what? I'm regretting getting you enchanted to talk.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Marley.
Charmed. Kylie.
Oh, we're opening with catchphrases.
Meow.
Okay.
I'm the Hester of Mirador, I think. We need to catch a door to Mirador. We were told that you were an expert.
Oh yeah, no, I can get you there. What sphere is Mirador in?
It's part of the big square. It's the story sphere.
It's the Shakespeare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the great four.
Right. You know what? I thought you said I thought you said Fleerador, which you know what?
Yes, as specific as you can be to preferably one of the floating universities. High Hill, to be specific. But anyone would do, or a major city or spaceport.
Okay, hold on. She takes off this giant book, starts flipping through it, and she says, "Okay, Mirador, story space, Mirador, universities, Great Plains."
Yes. No, sorry.
No?
That's not even anyone's safety school. I must insist. Absolutely not. No, High Hill, I said.
Hi, sorry. G-H. Here we go.
Yeah. There's a deal.
Just somewhere there's a half-elf who's very offended.
It seems strangely buried in the appendices for one of the Great Four, but,
You know what? Between you and me, the makers of these books, they don't know what they're doing.
Thank you.
Just,
Thank you.
It's a lot of, are you looking up grappling? See attacks. And it's just like, you know what? Could you just tell me a page number, please?
Thank you for looping that back in. Yes, very good. Yeah, no, I hear you. I've been to university since we're doing catchphrases, and so, yes, I'm well familiar with the bad index.
You know, there'd be a lot of money in Never mind. It's fine. If you are academically trained, later. Yeah, okay. It's in the back of a butcher shop. That's not uncommon, I would like to just say.
Okay.
Doors are kind of randomly placed. So
reassuring. Thank you.
I do charge a fee.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Seems plausible business, right?
Yeah, so y'all seem nice. Y'all seem new. Discount. You know what? You coming back?
We do have, yes.
There's a 50-50 shot on that one.
Well,
We intend to come back, provided we survive, I suppose. But yes, we've left some collateral in an old woman who can't tell the future. So we should come back and reclaim her.
Is that notable in some way?
she formerly could.
Got it.
So
That is.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
That is.
Otherwise,
I suppose there's a number of old ladies who
Yes.
cannot tell the
I
future.
think that's
can't
the
tell the
default of
future.
most old women.
Right?
Yeah.
Day is tomorrow.
Several of them can't tell the present, if we're being honest.
True.
She says, "This one's gratis."
Passive insight 15.
Yeah.
This actually begs of
Yeah, I'm
itself.
close to detecting thoughts. I don't know that I have it prepared.
Hang on.
Okay.
How far I've come, I don't have detect thoughts prepared.
You are going to fight. You are possibly going to encounter Nicol Bolas, the Mind Ripper.
Right. Oh
You
yeah.
took the Mind Ripper part out of every other time you've introduced this
What's
monster. Right?
I think it's going to get progressively worse with each description.
Let's
Nicol
see.
Bolas, the Mind Ripper of
Yes.
psycho organs.
Nicopolis, the brain pooper.
The first
Right.
4 sentences are titles.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Means he's lived long enough to earn all of them, by the way.
If
so that is terrifying.
when he does reveal himself, if he's got the menacing sidekick Herald
We should
type
get-
who announces them, and we could buy some time
Mhm.
while that's
Or if he doesn't, that's 2 rounds for us. Where
That's
he
what
doesn't
I'm
get to
saying.
do anything. But
recite who he is.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let me have my fun.
is that concentration? That should be concentration. Yes.
Yeah, if someone would like to make an insight check, go ahead.
I need at least that. I'm not trained in it, so I should do swimmingly at it.
15 for me.
Okay.
All right, I did 11.
It's my passive, but I rolled my passive, so there you go.
25.
There you go.
Christ.
Tell no lies, and in exchange, you cannot lie to her.
Your walking zone of truth.
Dib climbs up her legs and around her shoulder and squints his one eye. Yeah,
Is it squinting or winking?
Always.
yeah, good question. So
Squinking.
you think she's being sincere? She seems to have taken like an interest in you all, and maybe the idea kind of it's that thing that adventurers always like stereotypically try, like, well, we'll give you more business if you give this to us for free. She's just kind of made that logical jump in her head of just
it's the drug dealer's first one's always
yeah, it's the first
okay.
ones. If you continue to use me, I'm going to give you a good rate. This one's not hard. Like, she also doesn't have to do much work. Like, she's basically going to take you like 200 feet from here.
Yeah, fair enough.
She can get a sandwich at the butcher's counter after.
So it's like,
stuff, right?
yeah, she'll do something. This is an easy job that might lead to better work. You're all adventurers. She can tell you're most. Hester hasn't touched foot on the ground. Like,
it's true.
Right.
So, yeah, you do not think she is duplicitous in any way.
I think she just is real chill, guys. Like,
yeah, that's cool. I can relate. Look, I'm gonna give some catnip to Kenny, assuming he's gonna stay in his house.
Yes, that's no lead.
Sigil, and then I will give a little of that too, also to Kylie, just as a sort of like a gift, like a commodity she can keep or move. Maybe her little friend here would like some. I don't know how they like catnip or not.
Cool.
Are you cool? Are you cool? Do you party? Here you go.
It needs to be real cool.
Yeah. Do you like rolling around on the floor and herbs? Here you go. It's nothing like it, man. Get it up in your nose and your ears. Oof.
It's a full body nip.
Full body. I'm nipping, guys. I'm totally nipping.
Yeah,
nipping balls.
I was like, this thing's not like a demon, is it? No, it's a Bitopian lemur.
I'm totally nipping balls, guys.
Right, nipping. East right now, you guys. Awesome. I'm gonna make fun of my cat so hard the next time it's nipping balls. Fantastic. We got them.
Which is to say, it will take your nip and go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not cool.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm basically a hyper intelligent lemur. This is a curse.
Consciousness is a curse,
Yeah.
kid. Get used to it. This nip will take the edge off. Trust me. Family grown.
Kylie, especially considering the price, let's not waste much of your time, I suppose. Let's shall we away?
Okay. Yeah. So walks you across this. Walks you a little bit away. To a place called. Oh, where was it? Because I thought it had a fun name. Oh. Nope.
The original Rays.
But seriously, it's the original one. Where the heck is it?
But the pizza's like Sigil. There's a big hole in the center of it.
Yeah. The sauce is on the inside of the ring.
Pizza nut.
It's like a pizza bagel.
Right, but like somehow like a Hot Wheel track too. Like it's got an inner gutter and like the sauce and cheese sits inside of it. So it's like
now,
outer crust.
If I understand it, when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Is this correct?
That is correct.
Okay, checks out.
Yeah,
and if it's the right bagel, you can have.
Channel, by the way.
If it's the right kind of bagel, you can have everything, every time.
Mm-hmm.
I do like everything.
Why have they never tried the different? They always put different toppings. Why not different bagels?
Oh, well, like blueberry.
Now
I'm sure
really
they do
hungry.
that.
Okay.
Mom, can we get pizza bagels?
So you all, she takes you to a place called Orsmonder's Meats.
Orsmonders?
Orsmonders.
That's a name. There's got to be a backstory behind that name.
It's my Divan see. Do not feel.
My grandfather was an Orpsmonder, and I am an Orpsmonder after him. No one monders Orms like I.
Its literal translation is Mr. Ors.
Yes. But yeah, just kind of a bored orc behind the counter.
Horsebander, I presume.
Yep.
Sorry to inconvenience you in your butchery, but I think we need to utilize your back door. Kylie, you...
Phrasing.
It's... How you doing, Sil? It's your freezer door. We need it for the other reason. And he's like, goes back there and moves a bunch of like crates out of the way.
Oh, it hasn't been used in a while.
Yeah. Not even as a freezer, perhaps.
Fresh, never frozen.
Okay.
Is this like a mob?
Don't worry. Who's asking?
No.
You cool?
Sorry. I'm
cool.
so
We're
totally
absolutely
cool. I'm holding,
cool.
man. Hey,
We
right.
have
cool.
to tell you if we're
Sorry.
Just handing out catnip to... I'm cool.
I'm cool, man. I'm nipping balls. Good.
Well, okay. As long as you're nipping balls.
That's
Yeah.
good, man.
I have to tell you I'm a Hester, maybe, so I am the Hester. I'm the Hester.
If you're a Hester,
if
they're a Hester, they have to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure of the rules.
Okay. So yeah, he moves a bunch of stuff. Kylie does this like complicated kind of hand gestures, and then reaches into a bag of holding and pulls out a long bone white key, and taps it on the each side of the door, and you open it, and you see a courtyard of a university.
Brilliant. Do I recognize the school colors at all?
Yes, yeah,
Are we
yeah. It
in
is.
Great Plains?
No,
your rivals.
it is High Hill.
If it's Great Plains, I will not get on.
Yeah, there's a red sky. They haven't fixed that problem yet.
Damn it. It's alarming. All right. Bless you, Sil. Bless you, Kylie. Nib. Dib. But I will, like, press, like, 20 gold into Kylie's hand and be like, dear, bless you, but don't do anything you're good at for free. We'll return and still favor your services.
I won't say no.
Academia.
Just did.
And Andy, I go through this door, and I go to university.
I was just gonna say,
We did it.
If I go through the door, does that mean I can say that I've been to university?
You may also say you've been to university. 56 episodes, and I said the thing. It's not even very satisfactory, but yes. I go to university.
Kylie goes to order some griffin meat, and you all walk through the door.
You getting Griffin burgers? What? Oh.
I'll get. It's
Like,
better
catch me on the
fresh.
flip.
Come back
Yep.
later.
Fresh is worrisome. How do they work that out? I didn't see any.
It's
Does
a
that mean
leaner-
he's got like holding pens?
It's a leaner meat.
A griffin's a very lean meat.
Okay, so we're in this. Is it bustling with students
Oh yeah.
rushing about?
It seems like they're very excited and perhaps wearing short pants. Like maybe it's almost spring break.
Oh. Yeah, how's
You
the
hear-
energy on the out?
Oh yeah, very very lively. You hear someone yell "spring break."
Very good.
Oh no! And they're like suddenly all rush out of classrooms.
Yeah,
Like we're like
throwing books
trampled.
into the air.
Right. Oh,
You're
watch
going
out
to
for
need
falling
that.
books.
It's a week.
They throw the books, and then all of them kind of either mage hand or teleport them back into their hands.
Splutter back to their rooms.
Yeah.
To do buybacks.
An enchantment professor comes outside and says yes. Walks back inside. Oh, I might be on my professor list. Hold on.
Yes, you might. Yes, everyone has a profoundly silly name here that's often self-descriptive. Speak of which, we actually do have someone that we might want to see. Okay, so the entire faculty does not seem to have been consumed by dragons.
Correct.
Well, maybe that's what
Unless-
those did. Yeah.
Is this how people panic here?
Oh, no, Martin. This is a kind of spring celebration.
Oh,
Oh, I thought they were upset because it had broken.
Oh, I understand, but no, I'm too far back. I do need a couple of my own.
Maybe it's like spring is breaking through winter kind of a thing. So that's like celebratory.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know. I didn't experience a lot of spring for a long time.
Spring's very nice.
Yes, it's a less clammy time of year, which you would have never experienced on either the moon nor your home plane, your haunted home plane. If we're roughly on the Oct, I would like to try to message Stevie. Feel free to let this be as chaotic or unchaotic as you'd like, but Stevie, Prim, back a little sooner than expected. Hoping everything's okay. Maybe trouble. Please respond.
Can I respond? Am I currently being Dragonate?
You are not currently being Dragonate. However,
It's your first episode.
Dragon 9.
You can respond. You can respond. That's fine.
Yes, Streaky, yes. Back so soon.
Yes. Yeah, bit of a corker here. Actually think that we might all be in big trouble. Where are you presently?
I would say you and Warden are having your last lunch before spring break.
Nice. In the office?
Yes, in your normal
Sounds
office.
good.
Perhaps you've ordered out as a treat.
Very nice. Very nice. Having sort of charged conversation about abjuration and divination.
Yes, we're up in your former office, presently, having a nice little treat of a lunch before spring break is afoot.
Okay. Wonderful. Glad to hear that you are well. I am going to go to Corvus, I believe. I don't want to interrupt lunch, but if you could meet me there shortly, we might have a bit of a faculty issue. It's going to sound insanity explaining it out loud. So, also, I brought friends, so come meet them for what will be one of the more chaotic scenes on this stream. Can't wait for it.
Do you want me to bring Warden also?
I think so, yes. I think we could use as many trusted associates as possible.
And Corvus is the one in the basement with the weird bird head?
Yes, we made him vomit up a crow last time.
Okay.
By blaspheming in his office.
It is what happened.
Yeah.
I'll prepare summon chair. I don't remember there being a lot of them down there.
Excellent. Excellent to hear your voice as always, and good to see that you're prepared. That's that farsightedness the diviners get. I see you. That's the diviner catchphrase.
Intensive care unit.
Actually, the diviner catchphrase is, I will see you. All right. So yes, make our way
I see myself seeing you.
Yes. Make our way to whatever haunted janitor closet they've made the, what's the religious leader on a campus called?
Chaplain? No.
Chaplain.
Yeah, it is
the word I'm
school
looking for.
chaplain. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, whatever haunted janitor's closet they've let the chaplain have.
Warden and Stevie,
Mm-hmm.
if you attempt to leave your office, you can't.
Oh,
Well, fair enough.
okay.
Can I send a message back?
No.
Can I try to dispel this?
Yes. So I will say that the two of you can work on getting out of this trap, but
Okay.
so
You're in town for your cousin's funeral. Your cousin just recently returned from Ethiopia. So first there's a map on the wall, but also a bookshelf with 4 books out of order. Also, there's somewhere in a drawer a key. You have an hour to get out of the room.
Or you'll be turned into jello.
And you just got to start clicking on things. Just start clicking.
Yeah.
Never a better abuse of DM powers have I ever seen, Andrew. Very well done.
I'm just going to say I'm detecting divine, perhaps of an Andean nature energy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Nicol Bolas is very scary.
Yes, he
I don't
is.
believe in Andes.
No, I will. I am being unfair, but not totally unfair.
No, I think it's fine.
Warden is an abjuration wizard who would probably take great offense that someone has abjured him from his own office.
Oh, yes.
So-
He's not happy about it.
Abjured him in his own office,
Yeah,
which is an
just
even
like-
weirder way to abjure.
It's locking yourself inside your apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're a locksmith.
How did I do this?
Yeah. How did...
This
But I-
can't be legal.
Very good.
Maybe I
And for
don't
those of you who this is your first episode, you might be confused, but if you look at the screen, you can see 2 characters around every person's box. This is not that other character.
No.
Fantastic.
So it's even... Yes.
Yeah.
Those characters are where?
Yeah,
We will
see-
find out next episode, actually. We're going to go back to them.
I like that drink, goddamn.
Right.
It's never not confusing. Don't worry about it.
I almost spit up over everything.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
We do have fun.
Let's cut to the campus ministry, and then we'll go back to Stevie and Warden in a moment. But
Sure.
so yeah, campus ministry. You walk down into the dusty basement. That's the chaplain and commuter lounge. And yeah, there is this young man who seems like he seems out of place being uncool, but he's lost all his cool. And he's just kind of, as soon as you enter, he kind of papers scatter.
Hi there.
Hello.
How you doing? You seem... Do you need a drink of water?
I've been better. A drink would be great.
Here you go.
I just don't feel myself. Thank you.
What happened?
Well, you've suffered a crippling loss of faith, Corvus. Probably after you threw up that crow.
Wow. It still hurts. Everything tastes like crow.
There's a joke in there. So,
I've heard them all, and they're not funny.
I'm sorry. Really, this isn't a time for this.
I was voted quite amusing in a pinch.
I was there.
Being voiced in my own petard right now.
Mad that he lost.
Right. He's mad that he graciously wrote your name, I won't
And
vote
you
for myself.
voted for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And that was like you won by one vote. It's like,
Hondo P. That is very accurate. Well, Corvus, I'm sorry for any minor part I might have played in it. I still suggest Ioun as a viable alternative. But we do think we know what's wrong with your spooky matron.
You know what?
And
I've had a real crisis in the, I want to say, 72 hours since you've been here.
it may, yeah, I don't know, rotations in different spheres and stuff. I'm certain it's been a hard row of it, and I don't, I can't sympathize, but I do think things like it.
Cut to his classes have just been disastrous. It's like in The Good Place where Chidi is throwing peeps in the chili.
Sure. So, but yes, we think we understand what's going on and why she felt she had to bodily possess you to threaten me.
Okay.
Now, we think it's because there's how well did you do in interplanar studies? So, right, there'd
I'm
be
a cleric.
multiple. So you really
Not great is what it turns out.
I don't understand. Fair enough. So yes, there's lots of Raven Queens. That's what I'm doing with my fingers right now. These are all Raven Queens. and the wrong ones in charge of the other ones, and we need to get the right ones with the right ones. So we need the Flavor Blasted Bugles skull. Oh, is that the name of the other dragon skull? Like apostrophe S? Anyway,
yes.
I'm just catching up. So also the dean is a dragon. Should have led with that.
Hester kind of looks at Storm and Marley. Dragons aren't real.
Actually they are. We've fought a couple of them. I'm pretty sure we've got some dragon parts still.
I think I have a brain in my bag here.
I did just give away inconveniently all my dragon parts
They
to
were
the god of dragon death.
okay. Well, any dragon parts you might have are probably just tricks placed by Asmodeus to make you think.
Right.
Stream's over, man. Holy shit. Woo! Very good. So, it got me on the back end too. Very good. All right, yeah, Corvus, I understand that I certainly sound like an approximation of a crazy person. But, right, dragons did exist, right? So, if we step... Allegedly. Wow, you're really going hard. Okay, so, yes, so, I also had a hard time believing in them until I confronted and killed one. Anyway, the Dean's a dragon.
The Dean's a man, Storm.
Yeah, we fought actually a few dragons.
Two. Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. No,
yeah,
I
thought you were
no.
No. I have a point. Or wait, you do. It's that we fought two of them. You're an idiot, Corvus.
Yes, Corvus, I understand that this would be very shocking, especially to a man of faith. I should have factored that in.
It's just,
but
the last time you came, you said a bunch of stuff that didn't make any sense, and it turned out a lot of it was true. So
thank you. I'd like to think that
there is a solution. We could just go and see if he is a dragon. I could do a quick moonbeam or something, and then zip zam zoom. There's your dragon.
You're going to attack him?
Or worst case, he gets a little moonbeamed. I mean, that's...
You do make that sound like it's not several D10s worth of damage. But...
Worst case, we'll just buff him out.
I can almost assure you that as an academic, Constitution is not his primary stat. But...
He is a war wizard, allegedly. So
okay, well, there we go.
Yeah.
So, and look, Stevie and Warden are on their way. I've been assured and trust implicitly. But I do think that we should waste very little time. I'll just message them again that we should perhaps... But I do, like... Well, Corvus... Again, Constitution is clearly not your number one stat either, so I don't need to involve you directly, but we are going to fix your goddess problem. If you care to rouse the faculty... sounding like a crazy person. This is a mistake, Corvus. I've made several mistakes. Now I know what it was like talking to me for the first, 24 episodes.
Can you show any of your memories to Corvus?
I don't think I prepared anything like that.
Do you have modified memory?
No, and I have my Stool's magic aura prepared still for reasons.
It's a good one.
You know what, Corvus? I can't imagine you'd be very good in a fight anyway. But if you prepare any healing spells or have a divine intervention in you, just maybe hold on to them. We're going to go... Marley's capable of telling lies. You can see that.
So
we have the same goddess. That's.
Oh, there you go. Someone can sympathize with you. There you go. I'm sorry, Martin. This was the wrong tech. Please talk to the man in the middle of a crisis of faith.
So, I'm gonna. Okay, let's throw the dragon thing out the window because that clearly seems to be a sticking point for you.
I think they can fly.
The
Who's crazy now?
The principal. What is he
He's
here?
he's the dean of academics.
The dean. He's a real bad guy, and he's been lying to you.
He's not the most pleasant man, but I wouldn't say he's bad.
Well, see, he's got the blood crystal raven skull that our goddess needs. Because that's what's making you. I heard that you coughed up a crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that maybe has something to do with it. So we need to get the blood crystal raven skull from him, and we're anticipating that he's not going to like that too much.
So relative to that point, is there a better place to confront this dean of students or whatever, dean of the faculty, that is going to not endanger everyone? Because if this does...
His tower is very tall.
Oh, so up and out of the way, we go there, and we're... Okay.
Could you maybe tell all of these students to go on their spring break?
No one needs to tell them that.
They already are.
Well,
are they leaving campus?
To leave now?
Yeah. You saw a lot of them dispersing. They've left for spring break.
Yeah, maybe make sure that everyone goes.
I'd like to point out that everyone here is at least somewhat magically trained. Don't reduce our potential allies by too much, but yes, it will be a dangerous place. But you do have to be at least level 6 to apply to be senior staff. So just keep that in mind. Sorry, grade 6. Level... You need 6 gradiums.
Sounds like I could teach a course on dragons.
Yeah, it wouldn't go over very well. You'd only get people who are looking for an easy crit.
Yeah, just wait. I'd say after today, it might go over a little better.
Well, that will be religiously profound.
I love the idea that even Storm would just be like a summon a dragon or use some spells, illusory dragon. It's just like, what the fuck? They're real, and you're all gonna learn.
Well, I hadn't considered a faculty position before this, so that's my response. Since you were studying criteria for membership.
Speaking warden eating sandwiches? Okay, but anyway, Corvus, again, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have burdened you. I thought you might have a vested interest in your goddess part. The ruby red raven skull.
That doesn't mean anything to me, but I'll be honest, it's not like I have a direct, other than the crow thing, I did not think the Raven Queen cared for me very much.
Oh, I've been there before.
Humble brag.
Courage.
It takes a lot. You'll get there. Maybe one day she'll send you on your own adventure to get a blood crystal raven skull. I hear there's more than one of them. Maybe this is your mission, to get a blood crystal raven skull.
Consider the fact that, yes,
I will take you to the dean's office.
Thank you.
Blood raven crystal skull looking around your office, do you?
Do I? He picks up his lunch bag.
Thank you, Corvus. Let's just go.
Yes, but he's really off. It's not. So, okay, gonna take us there?
There we are.
It's very nice. Sort of, sure.
I would take it. Yeah.
I imagine that he just takes out a red apple that he bought for himself as a teacher's gift.
A bag of ruby red gushers. Yes. No, yeah, let's go. Otherwise, we're never going to fulfill the episode's title.
Yeah.
I will message Stevie, just kind of what the hell are you? But we are actually moving to the dean's office. So if once you're
just your static.
Yes. Yep. I will simply tell Stevie not to hurry you, but we're moving on to the dean's office, actually.
No, you just hear static. Sorry.
Oh, I apologize.
Sorry.
It's making a lot of mouth noises.
Everything all right?
She might be eating Fritos and messaging.
Fritos?
Chewing on aluminum foil.
Yeah, very strange.
This explains a lot. Anyway.
Yeah.
Where's this tower? Is obvious, right?
Yeah.
Tower?
Yeah, so if you go back outside, there's a huge tower that dominates. There's a bunch of towers throughout the university, right, Marty? Yeah.
It's a very ostentatious people.
Right. And then there's a really tall one that Corvus starts to walk you up.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Or actually, there is a magical elevator in the center of it because it's really tall.
Wizards aren't into a lot of walking.
No.
It's more impressive when your tower doesn't even have stairs, you know.
It's a prestige.
Or doors.
It's a prestige thing.
Yeah.
Or windows.
Mm-hmm. But it's bigger on the inside. Don't get me started.
And there are magical windows that look on different planes.
Although I do want to go back to Magellan's.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Echohead style.
Slow elevator ride while his room loads.
Yes.
Is there music?
There is.
I ask
The
Marley
girlfriend
personal things about her entire race that she has to describe in exactly one elevator ride.
X to skip.
Fair enough.
Okay. So you all get to the top. The elevator dings open, and Corvus kind of sticks his head out, like maybe he left already.
Oh, does he also get to take the spring break?
Faculty usually leaves a day later, so I float in and go right, just kind of immediately move 10 feet from the elevator door.
So
do you know your way around this place?
I've been to academia before.
I don't know if you would have been in an office.
Yeah, especially if he was not the dean when I was here. Is that
no, he was not.
No, yeah. So no, I didn't get up to the dean's office very often.
And actually, now that you float in, you turn to the right. You can see preserved in amber is the old dean.
Yeah, there he is.
So is the dean also a title like the Hester?
I mean, yes. This was Dean Principal.
Is he
Principal Concordia.
Dead? Obviously dead, or
that's and I'm calling it. It's Dean Principal Concordia.
Yes, it's like Han Solo and Carbonite. Unclear. He's not moving, and he's definitely trapped. But he might be maybe it's like a petrification thing. Like a remove curse or a greater restoration would heal.
I'd like to identify to just clarify that to see if he is what specifically he's under the influence of spell wise.
Yeah, let me
I think I can do that.
Check something. Oops, DD Beyond.
Corvus, go back to my old office and fetch Stevie and Warden, please.
He was already hitting the down button? Yeah,
yes.
I'll do that.
Yep. Actually, do it, please. I can message you. Can I message him?
Yes.
Actually, do it, please. Okay.
Yeah, you think... Let's see...
I summoned my owl.
Lands on top of the Amber Dean, kind of looks around like, oh, this isn't too bad, looks down.
Poops on the dean.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. So yeah, Storm, making a kind of a check over him. You think this is a modified flesh to stone spell, so something that would cure petrification would cure him.
Okay, and I don't get the sense that the magic that did this is like beyond. It's within my ability to affect.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll cast Greater Restoration on him.
Okay. Yep.
Great.
Do you want to save the spell slot? Because I can also cast Greater Restoration. And I tend to use less big spell slots.
Sure, if you're willing to do it, I will graciously accept your offer. Thank you.
I float towards the desk. Like, is it a pretty just round ass room?
Yeah, but it's bigger.
Big ostentation.
It is indeed bigger on the inside.
Oh.
There's a lot more stuff in here than you kind of thought. It's a little crowded, and yet looking around, yet there are horde-like qualities to this room.
Telltale signs of hoarding.
Yes. Lots of newspapers, old Sports Illustrated.
Okay, I shouldn't have to say it, but you can check my sheet. I have used the first level spell slot to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Marley goes up, casts Greater Restoration. Dean, Principal Concordia, kind of slumps and hits the ground. He says, I can't see.
Oh, right.
Someone who loves you.
I think that should be...
touching Hester's face.
No, there has been no growth. I do have Detect Thoughts on, by the way.
Okay.
That means...
It's second level. I thought it was first, so that's my bad.
My eyes.
That means that the Dean will hopefully inadvertently take out the Lancer who's backing up.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay.
And then 30 years from now, he'll get a show.
He'll get a show, and people
Fantastic.
will talk about it for hours.
And it'll delay a different show by 45 minutes.
And everyone will like it. The end.
Yeah, and it'll be fine. Fine to okay to good.
Fine to okay.
And your opinion is whatever you thought about it. You know what? That's okay. D&D is D&D. I don't know. I've lost this metaphor.
Yeah. All right.
Lando. We're talking about Lando.
Lando.
Oh,
Capes.
Just all cape. He is wearing a cape.
Are there...
Capes on capes. Yeah, Dean Concordia. It's Lily.
Professor Strongheart.
Yes, bless you. I'm glad you remember me.
Take time to remember my faculty.
Yes, you always were relatively... you were very good. You seem to have been stoned in amber, old boy. Do you recall how that came about?
Yes. Someone came asking for a job, and it turns out he wasn't asking.
Yeah.
It was telling.
I see. Did the gentleman have any draconic qualities?
Like a cultist?
No.
Scaly?
Like a dragonborn?
Kind of fearsome?
Well, hard to believe any of them would be.
He was certainly intimidating.
Did he have gold? Was he wearing gold?
Yes.
Yes,
and then...
he isn't in this office right now, by the way.
It's just...
Look around.
Yeah, can I get a perception check?
Yes, please. He's like standing behind me with a knife.
Can I also make that perception
19 plus...
Yep. Anybody can make a perception check.
So 28.
Yeah,
sorry, is that right?
I only got a 13,
28.
but my passive is 23.
Okay. And Storm got a 28.
I did.
Okay. So...
Oh, well, you haven't heard anything yet. I got a 9.
Oh.
Nice.
A natural 9.
Ooh. And that's a magic number?
Sure.
Okay. Marley and Hester are kind of looking like he's not here. Like we're good. Like there is a horde. Maybe we should start going through it. And Storm, you kind of do the same thing. And then you're like, wait a minute. This is a tower. It's tall. And you look up and two giant golden eyes are just staring at you from the darkness up at the top of the tower.
Does it see me? See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna message Cantrip each of my friends quickly, I guess. Don't look up, but look up. He's up there. Let's see. What can I do here?
Okay.
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
Can I do that, or should we roll initiative, or?
I would also like to cast a spell, so yeah, let us know if you'd rather.
Because I just messaged Cantrip, which is action,
Right.
technically. So
okay.
I don't know if the dragon now wants to murder me because it knows that I'm doing shit.
His voice echoing through the chamber, he says, can I help you? He's not immediately going to attack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually.
I was going to say, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Marley. I'm looking for a blood crystal raven skull. I was told by, well, I wasn't told, but my friend was told by another dragon, that you might have it.
Interesting.
We need it to save reality, basically.
I hear you. Might I offer you, however, I'd like to talk to you about an alternative that really is simply going to grow in value.
Oh no, crypto.
Am I getting NFT'd?
How would you like a non-fungible treasure of the blood crystal raven skull? You will own the idea. And what is more powerful than ideas?
And so non-fungible means that it doesn't ever get fungus on it, right?
Yes.
Is that because it doesn't exist?
No, it exists. It stays in my hoard, and you own a direct link to it. I only accept cryptic currency. Ethereum, BitGold. I'm sorry, BitHorde.
Would you accept cryptid currency? Bitcoin, Bitcoin or
Blink Doge.
Blink Doge. Inspiration.
Hooray!
yeah,
I'm very smart. I understand how this works.
For sure you do.
I am Magic's greatest villain. Of course I'm into NFTs.
Yes, no.
You probably came up with the idea.
That sounds like a really great deal, but I think only... Listen, I've been fooled by, fake blood crystal raven skulls before, so I think I need the actual, the original copy, the one that goes with my goddess. You understand? It's like a collector's set.
I don't think you're understanding that you would own the idea of the original.
Here's
I mean, that sounds like a really good idea, but...
Isn't there another one we could swap out?
That we have.
The wrong one?
No,
well, but
we don't
we
have
could
it.
We could get it. I mean, if we're going to get... Right? Because the idea is that the wrong one is in the hands of the Raven Queen.
Yeah, we could really trading card game this. We could trade you for something now and then trade back for it later.
Yes, exactly.
This is Nicol Bolas. He's not going to understand collectible trading card games.
Are you saying they won't understand?
It's gonna feel a very alien concept to them, I think. Yeah, I
don't know. If it came up with NFTs, then...
Yeah, you're welcome to try it. I just think it's going to feel very childish.
he looks at Storm, and Storm was the one who saw him first, and he kind of squints a little longer at Storm. And he says...
I float away from Storm.
He says...
Slowly.
He says to Storm, "Who else knows you are here, Planeswalker?"
Oh, a Tressum and a Tiefling and what was that little lemur thing with one eye called?
Does Tybalt know you are here?
No.
I tell the others.
Don't think.
Hey, Hester, wasn't a planeswalker one of those things that Ariel and Vraska was?
Yes, dear, you're stage whispering so he can hear you, but yes. It was. It was, yes. Those are all words that Ariel would know.
Yes. We kept our circle tight. We're on rather an important mission.
He smiles and he says, "Oh, so, you're here. No one.
Well,
I thought the Gatewatch was smarter than that.
Okay.
You want the Blood Crystal Raven Skull?
Yes, please.
Of course. I see that you don't like my very progressive and new ideas. Everyone get on board. Cryptocurrency, it's a new thing.
It's yes, hidden. It's good.
Is it like the currency that people leave behind for the dead, and then you go and take it afterwards?
Adventurers leave them in crypts, and then I take it, and then you give it to... Look, it works a lot better when no one asks me questions because I'm a terrifying dragon.
Understood.
The only thing I like about anything you've said is you've revealed that all money is false, but I don't think that that's the lesson anyone's taking away from it. So,
except for my money. My money's important.
Right. I sent my owl across the room, by the way. She's going to start looking for
just start
any
ruby.
ruby.
Hey! Okay. Yeah, if you engage at all with his treasure, he gets a little mad.
Oh, is that a dragon trait?
Getting mad.
Yes. So he uncurls from the top, and his wings they fill as much of the space as they can. He's not, for whatever reason, Nicol Bolas is described as a clumsy flyer, which I do think is funny, to be the scariest bad guy in Magic, and he's not very good at flying. So he kind of starts to come down, but he is a lean dragon who basically always stands upright. So he doesn't fly kind of on all fours like a lot of dragons do, or land on all fours. He typically is upright. He's got
Superman.
Like Superman.
Maybe that's why he's so clumsy.
Probably. He's like, that's not how you fly.
Trying to fly upright.
He's trying to be people. He's trying to do people
He's
things.
all
This
about
is adorable.
appearances.
Yeah.
He thinks he's us. He thinks he's us.
Thinks he's a biped.
He's got two very large horns that kind of come together towards the center, and a gold egg floats in the middle of them. And he's like what color is he?
He's goldy, bronzy.
Yeah, he's kind of...
I think he's blue, black, and red.
He is blue, black, and red. He's actually kind of green, but he typically wears a lot of gold on him, and his wings are gold. And his horns are gold. He clearly got a gold thing, and he's got a really long tail. And he's Nicol Bolas the Mind Ripper. Nicol Bolas the Deathbringer. Nicol Bolas the Winged Dark that terrifies your dreams. Nicol Bolas the Forever Serpent.
Does he terrify my dreams because he's such a bad flyer?
Just haunts you.
Listen, I don't need any more dragons terrifying my dreams. Thank you.
True.
Wasn't he? No, that was no.
Yeah, that one actually turned out to be
just a wannabe. No.
Yeah, rather charming. Very polite.
A net neutral for me now.
Yeah. New way to drop his H's.
Okay. It's about 9:30.
It's true. Might not be time to start a dragon fight.
I don't know if we want to start a dragon fight.
I kind of want to start a dragon fight, but yeah, it's...
If you all want to start it, we can start, and then we can pick up.
I can play late too if anybody wants to play late.
I can play a little late. I can't go crazy late, but I can go at least another half an hour.
We got started late, but 10 would be where I'd want to aim for.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm getting this started, yeah.
I haven't had dinner yet, so if we can cut it off at 10, then that would be great.
Okay. We'll end the show at 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will pick up wherever we end. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Yes.
Everybody, roll initiative.
Mm.
He's not going to take my trading card idea?
No. Well,
Dang.
What was it?
That we trade him for something now, and then we'll get another...
No, he's been on a schoolyard before. You're going to move away next week, and he's never going to get that in a champ.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll wait for you to ask.
He stopped playing for Ante by the time he was introduced, but we could offer to play him for Ante.
In Legends? Yeah. Probably.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, let me get...
I think by the time, Arabian Nights was worth more than some people's houses, it was just kind of like, you know what? No, this is actual value to actual people. We can't sponsor this in tournaments.
Okay. Storm, what did you get on your initiative roll?
18.
18. SOS. Marley?
13.
And Hester.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes, I was ready for this to go south.
Yes, you were.
Okay. Hester, you get to go first.
Ooh. Okay. Shoot. We haven't seen any evidence of any other kind of dragon tendencies, so I'd love to be super prepared, but I kind of need to see what he's swinging. All right. I move minimum safe distance from either of my fellows and have Willow on the other side of the room. Do you want Willow to have her own initiative, or... That's a pain.
Just run her on yours, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's fine. And I don't expect to do too much, but don't be surprised when the help action starts.
Totally.
All right, for now... Man, do I want to draw first blood here? That seems like a mistake. At the same time... What does this one do? I apologize. I didn't expect to be able to go first. All right. Let's start at the lowest level. We're going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at second level. It's an Int 16 save. Now, he did have the intelligence to take over an academic institution, and I doubt he's a dummy, but let's see...
Is he known as the Mind Ripper?
Well, then maybe he resents them. You know what I mean?
He's
hate you,
jealous.
He's jealous. Jealous much, Nicol Bolas?
Yeah.
Cool. He rolls, let's see, 28.
Okay, he has at least a +8. I'm going to say that confidently. Does anything happen on a save? Let's see. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and suffers none of the spell's other effects, which would have cost him a reaction, which was kind of what I was hoping for. All right, I cast a second level. it's an enchantment. Okay, so it's. I was hoping to regain a first level spell. I did not do that. So it's an enchantment spell. All right, but he will take half the damage, and suffers none of the other ill effects. I should have just mind spiked him, I guess. Oh, 3 2s. How fun. 6 damage.
Is that halved or?
6 psychic damage halved. Yes. Ooh, even worse. And yes, again, just kind of try and make it so that any particular breath weapon has some difficulty that hitting all of us, even if it does aim at me.
Okay.
And Willow will simply not be stationary so as to not be easily picked off.
Okay. Storm, it is your turn.
I sort of reach to my side and lift up this bronze horn I have, and I look at Marley and I say, Marley, this little number's going out to you. And I give you inspiration, so you get a D10. And then I blow on my bronze horn of the warrior spirits of the bronze horn, and I summon berserk cats. And I've just rolled 3 4s. So I have 15 berserk cats come jumping out of the horn.
Okay.
And are ready to fucking kick ass on this dragon.
I forgot you had that. This is amazing.
This is my... Well, I mean, I can only use it once a week, so it's
right.
very rare.
Use it against named magic bad guy Nicol.
Yeah,
Bolas.
absolutely. I mean, they all have... So they have 13 AC. They're wearing hide. I've got all their stats here. And their hit points are 67 each.
Oh my god.
Plus 5 to hit, 9 hit points slashing on average.
Who needs mirror image, am I right?
Okay.
Right.
Real.
Well, that's should have cast on myself to keep myself safe, but yeah, I don't know about that. So I believe that's an action to do, so I'm probably done. Yeah. Sorry to make your life more miserable. more stats to track.
That's awesome. Let me just pull
It's fun. So yeah, Berserker Tabaxi come jumping out of the horn, looking all feral and wild and jacked up on nip. They're nipping balls.
Here we go.
Every one of them is nipping balls.
You're like, oh!
I feel like that's got to become a Story's tattoo now.
Nipping balls.
Nipping balls.
That's awesome. That could be a t-shirt, right?
Okay. Oh.
And actually, can I dedicate Willow's action to looking for the...
Sure.
A red skull, just, I don't know, some kind of perception check or something.
So,
real quick.
I don't know if these guys
5e.
get an attack on their turn. On my turn.
That's
You want to keep it on my turn, probably,
that's what
right?
I'm checking. Let me see. Once you attack you, the statistics of the appear within. Thanks for absolutely having no information on here. You can tell this is a original magic item.
Yeah.
I'm going to say they go just after you on your turn.
Great.
So if you would like to make the attack rolls, otherwise I will just roll a crap ton of attacks.
Yeah, I mean, you got DD Beyond.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just roll a D20 15 times.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, they're just going to...
It's never been easier.
It's never been easier. They're just going to swarm. Man, I was getting into making spells and magic items the other day on D&D Beyond. It actually is fun to do homebrew stuff.
Don't worry, I'll find them and take them.
Yeah.
But you know what I started doing? I've started labeling my homebrew.
That's a good idea.
So that if it comes up in a campaign, there's no confusion. Yeah. Because other people have had the same... Like there's some feat on someone in my shirt. It was like double concentration. It's like a feat.
Oh.
It's like you can concentrate on 2 spells at once. I'm like, no, you cannot.
Wish.
Yeah, right?
I had a couple of those. I wouldn't mind casting at the same time.
I mean, it might be... I haven't really read through it, but someone mentioned it. And I was like, ugh. And DMs of the other campaign were like, hey guys, make sure that what you're getting is an official thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Willow's highest roll was an 8, so fantastic.
Okay. I'm going to just roll regular dice because I realized that if I use the D&D dice roller, it clacks on stream. So that would make a noise over you all. So I'm just going to roll regular dice.
Yes.
I can roll some.
No, I got him. I already did it. So let's see. Plus 5 to hits.
Yep.
And his armor class is pretty high.
Right.
But so this absolute horde of berserk cats appears, howling and howling and roaring.
They have reckless too. Not that I'm going to make you re-roll those, but just saying.
Yeah. So he's gonna take a good chunk of damage.
Oh, okay. So they got a few hits in.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because they each do 9, so even if only a couple. But
takes a. I'm sure he's chonky.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of hit points. But 6 of them hit. So.
Oh, good odds.
Oh, so he's bloodied, or
yeah.
You say he's looking rough.
So he's taken 54 damage.
Yeah.
Ideally, unless he has resistance to stuff. But which he might.
He doesn't seem to be resisting this though.
Good.
Oh.
But
that's good information.
He's like, I love how he's like, oh, you came alone. And I'm like, like whatever my horn solo is. I'm doing like the Flight of the Bumblebee on the horn. And we just come flying out of it.
You did not see that coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, that was a very good turn storm.
Yeah.
Yay.
I didn't see that coming. That was excellent.
Okay.
All right.
But now there are so many things in this room.
So many things.
Just so many things. So Nicol Bolas will inhale deeply and ask everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
As he unleashes his nightmare breath.
Oh.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have a +1 bonus on saves. Oh, no, sorry. I have advantage on Frightful Presence and Breath Weapons of Dragons. So I'm going to get advantage on the save, you're saying. Because of that item I got?
I believe that only affects red dragons.
Oh.
And he is
not
technically
you're
a
armor thing.
red dragon.
You said he was red, blue, and... I mean, part of it? No. That's fine. I'll roll. I proficient. I should be fine. Watch me roll a 1.
He's an elder he's an elder dragon. Magic doesn't really have dragon colors in the same way.
Right. Okay.
Was it wisdom?
Wisdom, yes. And I'm going to have to make a crap.
Wisdom.
Yes,
shit.
Wisdoms.
Fuck, I'm dead. Okay, 15.
Okay.
17.
Okie dokie.
Martin.
I know.
What must you have?
Marley does have inspiration.
You have a D10
that's
you can
true.
use. Oh, and I have DM inspiration.
You do.
I am gonna.
Should I roll that now? Because I don't think I saved.
I don't know how meta I'm allowed to be, but now's the time to take the full damage.
Yeah.
Later might be the time you need it more.
Oh, that's true.
We're all full now. Don't know. Whatever your philosophy is, I agree with it. I just say that's kind of mine.
It's my feeling is if it's wisdom, it's going to be an effect, and so I'd rather
nightmare
save.
Breath.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn that inspiration, that rare pun-inspired inspiration.
Yes. Instead of starting back-footed, it's a good point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna re-roll that, and I rolled a fucking 7, so never mind. Oh well, that's how games go.
Yeah, my storm inspiration only got me up to an 18.
Oh, well, I'm sure the save is probably a 24, 22.
I got a 17, and I'm going to stick by it. I can only improve it by 1 as well. So,
and all those berserk cats, I have their stats here. They have...
I did specify I was moving away.
They have no bonus to their wisdom.
Does he have enough of a cone to just hit
his
the whole
cone is
room?
huge, yeah.
Okay, now we're bragging.
Yeah, sorry. It's very impressive.
A very impressive wingspan.
However, I am am curious about something. About the phrasing of something.
Uh-huh.
Storm.
Yeah.
Take back your DM inspiration.
Okay. Thank you.
Hester, what did you get on the save?
I got a 17. I am resistant to frighten effects. I don't know
hold
that.
on. Yeah, roll with advantage.
Okay.
Because it
Oh,
does
right.
other
Halfling.
things, but part of it is a frightening effect. So I'm going to say if you have advantage on that
Frightening
save,
checks.
it would
Piss.
still apply to this, even though it's not like only a frightened effect. So Storm
Okay,
gets
cool.
it. So Storm gets it from the boot, which gives
Right.
him advantage on frightening saves. So,
And I get it for being a hobbit's.
and you get it for being a hobbit's.
17 still my best
Okay.
effort.
Everyone takes 49 psychic damage.
Fuck, dude.
Youch.
You are all frightened.
Which means we cannot move. And all those berserk cats, how'd they do?
None of them got a 19, which is what they needed.
Yeah, so everybody's
So-
scared. We're all scaredy
They're all
cats.
scared. And, I mean, they all took 49, so they're not dead.
Save ends. Well, you don't have to tell us that yet. That's a terrible first round. You were right to try and avoid the effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But
That
did
was
not.
half of my whole life.
Me too. One more shot and like that, and I'll have one left.
And feel free to be this person. Was Willow within the blast radius? I did specify send her to the other end of the room. Is
You
my only
did.
justification.
That is, so I do think she is the one thing that was not... Just kind of,
okay, thank you.
Just kind of sticks her head out from the treasure hoard, like, again, Hester, look at me. Look at me.
I'm so sorry.
Starts rooting again with her weird, long owl legs.
I love them. I saw this great photograph of an owl walking, and he looked like he was just like,
Yeah.
fuck flying, I'm walking right now.
Yeah. They got a weird strut sometimes.
Oh, it's amazing.
Marley.
Cool. So I'm frightened. So I have to, what, like run away and can't do anything?
No.
You just
So,
can't move closer.
yes. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls,
Okay.
and you can't move closer.
Okay. But I can stay the same distance and do a magic attack at it?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action do my shadow bear.
Okay.
So
Shadow Bear.
everybody within 30 feet of me can get 15 temps
Thank you.
and the advantage on strength and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to, if my D&D Beyond will scroll down. No, come on.
You can do it, D&D Beyond.
Oh.
It's never been easier.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Believe in you.
I am going to do a 6th level moonbeam on it.
Yeah.
Trying to catch the least number of cats as possible. I assume he takes up most of a 5 foot radius.
No, yes. He'll allow it.
Oh,
Okay.
weird.
He's blue.
That's true. That's true. Oh. His original effect was if he attacked you, you discarded your hand or just cards? Your hand or something, right?
Let's see.
It was ridiculous.
An opponent damaged by Nicol Bolas must discard entire hand.
Wow.
That must be the mind humper thing that he gets credit for.
And then always
right.
planeswalkers, which is mean.
So he needs to make a constitution saving throw?
Oh, he'll be pants at this. He's an academic, we've discovered.
He's a war wizard.
He also taught, like, field hockey or something.
Oh, yeah, look. I've been known to play myself. New tactic, guys. We challenge Nicol Bolas to field hockey.
Challenge accepted.
Find out what the fighting honeybees are all about.
You start shinning him. It's no fair. 21 for his save.
Okay, that'll pass, but he'll still take half the damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do 60 10s. All right, what do I got here? It's 10, 12, 22, and then math. 30 damage, so halved.
So, sorry, 30 is 30 to 15.
Yeah, so
Okay.
halved to 15.
Okay.
But that's gonna just stay on him, you know? It's just gonna keep burning.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that he's not a shapeshifter.
I mean, he is, but he's in his true form.
He turns back to a man.
Oh no! My petard!
Twist. My petard.
My petard. Hilarious.
Dragons are
Very
a lie.
You just did fire damage to him, is that right?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah, Moonbeam's radiant, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Picked the wrong plane to be a dragon, bub.
Okay.
Nobody believes in you here.
That was what the dean. What the real dean was going to say after you were done is nobody's going to believe it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicol Bolas's lair.
Does Marlton get a frightened save?
Oh yes, she does.
Oh.
Marlton,
Okay.
you roll a 12. With your wisdom modifier, I presume that should be...
That's only gonna be 16. I only have a...
Marlton,
That can't be true.
Carlton, elf. Your
No,
save?
No,
your
it's
save is
sorry.
plus- your save is plus 8.
For my save, it's a plus 8.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. So that would be a 20.
Okay.
Which might.
A 20 is a success.
Oh,
Yes.
So Marley is no longer frightened.
good.
Okay. And now I have everyone's player sheet open, which is probably what I should be doing anyway.
Right.
Let's see. Nicol Bolas's lair.
Just full of books, right?
It's full of a lot of stuff.
Wall-to-wall
Oh,
books.
loot. That's right.
What kind of... Yeah.
Have your
I'm
owl look
excited.
for something we can use. Dragon Slayer sword, something like that, maybe.
Willow's just an owl, right? Or a
Yes.
giant owl.
I think just an owl. Let's see. Does this one have flyby?
Yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah, owl has flyby, so I think it's just an owl.
Okay. So she has
They both-
one. So she has
they both
one
have
hit
flyby.
point.
Don't worry about how many hit points she has. It's 1d4 minus 1. Upon incense burnings. We can't all have cool tressums.
Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, Hester, you see Willow is just... The horde kind of reaches around and pulls Willow down.
Ooh.
I owe her such a girl's day out.
Is she like just deadpan staring at you while she goes down and gets submerged? Like, fuck you, you're doing this to me again. Exactly.
You're the danger hoe. You're the danger hoe. I keep being like, let's not go there. And you're just kind of like, oh, you hoe. I don't like it.
Okay. That was Nicol Bolas's lair. Hester,
Love
it's your...
you.
Hester, it's your... Besties!
Besties. I will close the owl tab in my Chrome. Fantastic. All right, well, I'm terrified, so that's important. Fire shield's not going to do me any good. That's important.
You didn't want to get any closer to it, so that doesn't hurt.
True, it didn't. No, but I do want to get now that I know what one of my spells won't work so well. Gosh, Save is still dog shit, even with my headband of intellect. Let's... Is Nicol Bolas foolishly on the ground? Is he,
no, he's
climbing?
flying. Yeah, he's flying still. Awkwardly, but he is flying.
Clumsy
Yes.
flyer. It's a very tight space, too, so it's probably just kind of like cringe, you... Ah, fuck! Cringe, you fools! Ah, God damn it!
He's tangled in the curtains.
He's banging his elbows into shit. Yeah, exactly.
Shit! Why did they call it a funny wing? Fuck! Stupid, Nicol Bolas.
It's like Hanna-Barbera noises playing.
You guys have to promise not to tell anyone.
You look like a really asshole for the adventurers right now. Fuck!
This is why he tries to kill every adventurer he's ever met. Because they make fun of him.
Don't you fucking tell anybody this. You got heroes cool and egg between my horns.
I'm very scary.
God, you are all elbows. It's amazing. So, no, okay. Shit. I'm down an owl and most of my hit points. So the first thing I do is bonus a greater, by the way.
Okay.
And actually didn't add a greater to my inventory. I have it in my notes, but I still have a greater and 2 regulars from Jimmy Jangles' House of Slavery potion of Corium.
As you drink it, you can hear a jingle, kind of echoing through the air.
Sung by a slave. So yeah, what's a greater? That's a.
I think it's 40. No, is it? What is it?
44. I think that's
44?
right.
Ah, crap.
4 plus 4 then.
Healing.
It's usually plus whatever the multiplier is.
Yeah. So, potion of healing greater is 44 plus 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 1124. Fuck me. 12. It's not quite as bad as it can get, but fuck. Okay. Terrible. Down a greater. Well, clearly proximity isn't doing fuck all, and hopefully it's the kind of breath weapon that has to recharge. Zoom over... Can I zoom to Marley in...
Yes.
Yes. Parallel to... All right. Go back to Marlton Q Elf, who has now been feared, and cast Haste.
Ooh.
Oh.
Very good.
Has Hester ever cast Haste before?
I think she's
once
cast
before.
it on me
when we were
maybe? Yeah, when we were fighting Ignan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So zoom over, reach out, touch Haste. Very good by me. And we're going to be concentrating on that since I don't have anything else I intend to concentrate on for the next forever and a bit. That's my action. That was my bonus. That was my movement. This has been Hester's turn.
Okay. Don't forget, it gives you +2 AC, Marley, as well. So
Yes.
I feel like that is a part of Haste that people forget.
I would have forgotten.
Yes.
It's like plus 2, right?
It's +2
all dexterity throws.
advantage on dex, and you get 1 extra action.
A whole extra ass action.
Damn.
But the action can be only used to take the attack.
Right.
Oh, sorry, no. Attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. Sorry, I stopped there.
It is one of 3 things. Or one of 4 things. Whatever it is. 5. I can count.
I think the weird exclusionary language there is to suggest that you can't attack, then offhand attack, or you can't attack twice if you're already an attacking person.
Right, yes.
It's +1 action.
Yeah, and you can't use it to cast a spell, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
But you could
Wrote
use it
down
to,
a note.
shove, if you wanted to, grapple. Do you want to grapple Nicol Bolas? Just let me know.
Give him a hug.
If I were a giant Marley, then maybe.
Worked before.
Rip off your sleeves and be like, let's wrestle.
Okay. Storm of Stars and your Berserk Cats.
Do I
Okay.
get a frightened save?
Oh, yes, you get a frightened save, yes. And you get advantage on it.
Very good. That's 18. I believe that's inefficient. Fuck! Does 18 do it? I know it doesn't. You already said it was 19.
Does not. It is 19.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck. Let me make another note. Still frightened.
Would you like to making cat berserker?
Storm and the Cat Berserkers, which is a great band.
As evidenced.
Yeah,
that's gonna be stuck in my head until I go to bed. Even past.
Are you done? Are you still on your turn?
No, it's your turn, Storm.
You're good. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, 15 berserk cat attacks
are
gonna happen. So we might as well roll those while I'm just talking about stuff. So did I get the sense that this dragon resists fire or not?
You don't think he resists fire?
Great. Casting heat metal on all that beautiful gold that he's wearing.
He's wearing a lot of gold.
So that's my action. I'm gonna give Hester the inspiration this turn because you did not save. So I'm gonna hopefully give you an edge on that if you
even a
save. Plus a D10. That can make the difference. And is there any sort of what are the architectural features of this room? Is it just a big open room? Is there something I can move behind to give me any cover, or?
Yeah. So, the desk is very large. You could hide behind that. There's a bunch of furniture in the room, like armoires, bookcases, kind of like some of the hoard is on a display stand kind of thing. So it's almost like museum pieces, like museum display cases. So you could there's totally stuff you can hide behind.
Okay, so I won't take the hide action, but I will move, provided I can't move closer to him, right? Because of my condition currently. And then I'm gonna, just whatever. I get a bonus to EC if I'm behind something or whatever. So if I'm able to find, I don't know, half cover was the dream, but if it's 3/4, I'll, of course. And I'll roll my save. And that is a 16, so I'm going to burn that damage. Oh, I have advantage. I get to roll one more time.
You do have advantage, yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to burn that DM. Inspiration to do it one more time. Because, oh god, no. I'm going to be a scaredy cat for a while, I think. Yep. Still scared.
Okay. Your berserk cats, 6 of them hit again, and 1 was a crit. So they did a good chunk of damage.
Oh, that's very good.
And actually, is that bloodied? That might be bloodied.
Oh, wow.
I mean, having 15 berserkers attack
That's
something is very helpful. They're doing 60 damage a chunk, even when only 6 of them hit.
I know, that's true. That's very good. Go team.
They're very excited.
Of course they are. They're fucking blood frenzied. They're bathing in dragon blood right now.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage.
That's right.
Okay.
Coming out the horn.
Nicol Bolas is like, come on. Let's see.
He has to save against cat scratch fever.
Yeah, let's see if he.
Also, by the way, I do love that Nicol Bolas has display cases. Because I continue to see him play by Gary Cole, just kind of going around. If you guys could come to the staff meeting, that would be great. So, the idea that he's just kind of walking around his office, white gloving his own hoard.
Yeah, I'm getting the urge to I want to get my fingerprints all over the glass and fuck with them
that's not
exactly.
Not cool. That's not no. Oh, just cat smearing over everything, just rubbing your face all over it.
Yeah, doing all my. I'm marking. This is mine now. I've marked it.
Yeah, my cat just attacks a window. All he does is, what are you doing?
I'm getting it.
Okay.
Saving you so hard right now.
You don't even know. You'll all be happy to know that Nightmare Breath didn't recharge.
Oh god, am I happy?
Yes, I'm quite.
Would you be happy to know that Nicol Bolas needs to make a Constitution saving throw?
I would be. I could heal.
That's not great. 17?
It still makes it.
Okay.
I should cast Bane on him. Do I have Bane? I do not. I do have Bane.
This is one of those times I wish I had like a natural 1 stocked up in my weird
Andy, do I do that fire damage to him with heat metal away?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so I'm going to upcast that too. So I think I do it on the first turn.
Pretty sure you do.
Yeah, I forgot to
I can never remember. Okay, hold on.
Hang on.
Yeah, those kinds of at the start of their turn spells.
Any creature when you cast the spell. Okay, it does say when you cast the spell.
Okay, cool. I'll roll those up I'll get that to you in a second.
And then I presume it's your turn because you choose to maintain concentration on it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
So it's 2d8 at first level, and it's plus a d8 per after that. Is that right? I think that's right.
For each slot, yes. It's not a weird one that goes every 2.
Right.
It is every 1.
3, 4, 5. So it means plus 4, so that's 68. I have 5 here. I will just re-roll 1 in a second. All right, so 2 1s. 2 5s, 1 7. So that is 19 plus 1 more 1. 20 points of fire damage this turn.
Okay. Unacceptable.
I know.
Okay.
You want to know that sweet moonbeam damage?
Oh yeah. Sweet moonbeam.
So it was 53. So halved, that'll be 26.
Thank you for doing my math. It is much appreciated. Okay.
I rolled 4 10s. Just want to flex a little bit on that one.
Nice. Yeah. Oh my god.
Take it.
Brutal.
But maintain distance because you are still frightened. No, you're not. Never mind.
No, I'm not.
You're the only one who's like boldly doing stuff. You and the berserk cats.
Also, you're vibrating with potential because I cast haste on you.
The nice thing about him hitting them with his nightmare breath, if any of those guys failed, is they were already on him, so they can't run. And they're not running away, right?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. He is going to move his claws, and actually, he doesn't need to. He's going to say a single word, and you
counterspell.
Okay. Make a charisma check.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Spellcasting ability check plus half my proficiency because
he's a bard.
Because he's a bard, so that's plus 8 to what I roll. I presumably need to roll an 11 or higher. I rolled a 13, so that is a 21. So if it's a 19, if it's a 9th level spell, I have successfully countered it
20,
according to math.
21 counter spells time stop.
Oh, good. That could have been awkward. He's just trying to GTFO, I bet.
So a big Final Fantasy clock appears, and then Storm just hits a sour note and smashes it.
I love it. Yeah, I feel like I'm using the horn as my focus right now that I summon them. So it's a kind of a fart sound, like boop. You know,
say on the callback, if you just start like fingerprinting or paw printing all of his glass, it's just kind of like, that's difficult to clean, actually.
Yeah,
it's that.
Like, slap.
It's that cat. It's the cat paw kind of screechy noise that they make against glass. Just...
No, I'm stopping time. No, don't touch that. I'm stopping time.
I'm very impressive.
Yeah, Carl is going away for spring break too. You know, that's good. Stay like that.
Man, he was going to get 4 extra turns.
Yeah.
He was going to try and recharge Nightmare Breath on all of them.
No.
Going to try, at least. Okay. Well,
glad I have
that stinks for him.
I know. Poor guy.
But that is okay, because it's cool for you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Nicol Bolas' turn. Marley.
Hi, I'm Marley.
It's phrase.
Okay, so, first action, I'm going to cast False Life at the 5th level on myself.
Okay.
So, I'm going to give myself, oh, cool, 28 temporary hit points.
Jesus.
Jacked.
Is that concentration?
It is not.
Excellent.
It happens.
One of my rare... It's a cleric spell, so, you know, it doesn't have concentration. So let's...
That's right.
Clerics are cool, everyone. They don't have to heal. They don't have to just heal. I mean, I guess this is kind of a heal spell.
And slap approves.
So then for my second action, my Hester action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him a big ol' smack, if I can.
Kabam.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna attempt to smack. Oh, okay. 28?
Does a 28 hit, Andrew?
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
You're not even giant size right now. I love it.
Tonight.
All right. Well, that's only gonna be 8 damage, so I don't do a whole lot of damage, but
Okay.
I do hit.
You do hit. Hold on. Did I schedule the tweet wrong? I
no.
definitely did. I sent it out now.
Oh no.
People will be
Yes.
tuning in to see us kick ass.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Tune
Tune in next time.
Whoops.
When
and
you'll hear
then-
Marley say, "Hi, I'm Marley."
Somebody retweeted it.
Fantastic.
What did I do? Okay. 8 damage.
Yep. And
Okay.
then I've got a bonus action, which I can use my Scimitar of Speed on a bonus action. So
Yes,
I'm going to
indeed.
give them all big ol' smack again.
Okay.
Ooh, that one's not so good. I'm assuming a 15 probably doesn't hit
A
there.
15 is a miss.
Do have
Yeah.
inspiration from me.
No, you gave it to Hester.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, you used it on the previous save.
I forgot.
And that's been me, Marley.
Okay.
Now I have to do math.
I like how you introduce yourself before every attack. Hi, I'm Marley.
I'm Marley.
Your ass. Bam.
43. Cool. I have 43 temporary hit points. Almost a whole nightmare breath.
They don't stack.
What doesn't?
Temps.
Temps
Oh, they don't?
do not
Nope.
stack.
Oh,
No.
instead of aid.
You go with the higher number.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with the-
Well, 28 then.
yeah.
Yeah, and false life is temporary. I was just making sure it wasn't like an aid situation.
Yeah, aid I think is the only stackable.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Nicol Bolas's lair gets to go.
No.
Start spitting up owl bones from the depths of the.
That feels rude.
Sorry. Pour one out for Willow.
No, but a magical suit of armor kind of carefully opens the case it is in, steps out, and then slams Storm twice.
Oh!
Hitting a 15 and a 23.
23 hits.
Okay.
Actually, oh shit, no, it can't. I've used my reaction. So there you go. Hits me.
Okay, so a total of 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, great. No problem. I still have 5 temps. Thank you, Marley. It still hurt. If that had hit me, it would have been, a good chunk of my body. 20% of my life. If it had hit me. Crazy.
Okay. And that's the lair. So Hester.
It is after 10 o'clock.
Yes, it is. Now, do you want to try and defeat Nicol Bolas, or do you want to stop now? I'm good either way.
That you make it sound like we're close does make me wonder, but Soup,
I
clearly
feel
you're
like we're
close.
you're
Yeah, I mean,
the straight.
I've kind of got to get going.
Yeah, no,
Let's go.
We will
Sorry.
pick up here
round.
next time. However, also probably more than half the episode will be with the interns. So
Great.
and back on the Dragonfly. So and
Okay.
I have an episode title which I cannot. It's on a piece of paper somewhere, so I'll have to find it.
Great. And I'm writing a note. Heat metal active.
Yeah, I've got concentration on haste, still frightened, but I have plus inspired. So
Meddled. And all the berserkers have 18 hit points left. Okay.
And you are
Very
also moonbeamed.
Oh, and moonbeamed.
A fight.
all right, very good. And
Marley, you're kicking ass. It's crazy.
and thank you for hanging in there this long, Sue.
Oh, yes. So thank you all for staying a little late. Outros and plugs. Timothy, you're up first.
Hi, I'm Timothy. Thanks. I feel like every time Marley says hi, I'm Marley, we get this magical girl sort of sparkly spin before you kick ass or something. I was just reminded of that because I introduced myself similarly. So, I'm going to stand the Peacemaker show. Watch it. It's fun. That's it. In the interest of expedition.
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupsica, on the Twitters and the Instagrams. Last time I implored you to please listen to the episode of I Have More Trophies Than You that is featuring me, that was going to come out on the Friday following. Well, guess what? Now it's out. So you can go and listen to almost 3 hours of me talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. We went a long time. So we had a lot to say. It's a great game, so you should go and check that out because it was a whole heckin' lot of fun.
Awesome. And Marty.
Just in time for the sequel. Yes, click a like a bell, link to this, retweet the tweet that we just sent at the end of the episode so that you can catch it on the VOD. Don't worry about it. Professional operation, having a lot of fun. We're going to kick Nicol ass, and if you thought this episode was confusing as a first-time episode, just wait until next episode, your first episode.
Yes. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe. Be careful. Be kind. Coming up, Sunday is Dragon Lords, right? Yes.
I think so.
And Monday is Werewolf, Part 2. So, and then Wednesday's Gracefall. So lots of stuff coming out. Come join us. Follow us. Have fun. Have a good time.
Busy week.
Busy week, for sure. Goodbye.